Ready to go here. Long Shadow, the easing favourite over Tarbob. Taku Tiki has been heavily backed at longer odds. He jumped well from the outside, and the rider grabbed a hold of Taku Tiki to speed across the heels over to the rail. First out is Long Shadow, and going up now, Proud Pack on the outside with Italian Affair holding the rail. At the post the first time, Italian Affair the leader. On the outside, Proud Pack. Long Shadow dropped in a length and a half away third. Marlborough the outside. Tarbob on the fence, followed by Creme de Celery and Taku Tiki last to the 1600 metres. And Italian Affair is the leader, a length and a half in front. Proud Pack is second, but now passed by Marlborough. Couple of lengths away then the grey Long Shadow. 1 to Tarbob, 1.5 to Creme de Celery, and Taku Tiki on the inside as last of the 7. 1400 metres to go. Along the side of the course, Italian Affair the leader, about a neck in front. Running second is Marlborough. Proud Pack on the rails now third, and Long Shadow is on the outside in fourth from Tarbob, and then Creme de Celery and Taku Tiki on the inside last of all, about 8 from the leader. Into the back below the 1200 metres, and Italian Affair 3/4 in front. Marlborough second, 2 lengths to Proud Pack, 3/4 to Long Shadow, 2 lengths to Tarbob, a neck away Creme de Celery, and 1.5 to Taku Tiki. 1,000 to go. Italian Affair 3/4 of a length clear. Marlborough is second, 2 lengths to Proud Pack. Long Shadow on the outside is fourth. Tarbob about to go when they go to the 800 turn. He pulled it out 3 wide, pushing Creme de Celery deep, dropped out last, and Taku Tiki got up on the inside to second last. They're speeding up inside the 800. Italian Affair and Neck Marlborough, 2 Long Shadow and Proud Pack under pressure the inside. Tarbob starting his run, and a gap of 3 lengths further back in the field. Creme de Celery, Taku Tiki at the school. Italian Affair just the leader from Marlborough. Long Shadow looming up, and then 2 lengths back is Tarbob from Proud Pack. Creme de Celery and Taku Tiki is last, and to sprint home here as they came to the turn. 4 live chances. On the inside is Italian Affair. Marlborough 3 out as Long Shadow. Tarbob responding to hard riding 4 wide. Italian Affair kicking on the inside, just the leader. Marlborough gone. Long Shadow, Tarbob with their runs. Italian Affair in front halfway down the straight. Tarbob, Long Shadow coming at it. Tarbob takes the lead with Long Shadow in the middle. It's Tarbob, Long Shadow kicking on the inside. Tarbob in front and 1. Tarbob ahead, Long Shadow. Italian Affair third. A gap just behind these. Marlborough, Creme de Celery, Taku Tiki and Proud Pack last. Small field, but it was a very eventful affair, and Tarbob, ridden by Damien Oliver, has taken it out. Number 1. She's been a real winner, this horse. $3.40 and $1.70. Second, number 6, Long Shadow, who's gone under fighting, and third, number 4, Italian Affair. $1.80 for second, no third with the field of 7. Tarbob went into this race with an amazing strike rate, 39% wins. For a horse who's getting up close to 50 starts, that's an extraordinary hit rate. 19 victories, 6 of them have been over the hurdles. And he's come from back in the field with Damien Oliver getting the best out of him in the last little bit of the race. And the fact that he's had to concede at least 6 kilos to every runner, it's been a tough and strong win. Trained by Robert Smurden and ridden by Damien Oliver. I don't think Damien's been on his back before today. But they've clicked first up, and a good win. 340 and 170 official. Long Shadow making the class rise from his provincial wins, has been a very strong second, $1.80, and no third for Italian Affair on race number 1. Neck by 3/4.
Settle better this time, and they're racing with Ocean Run slow to go with Room for a Slew. Other than that, it was a good line out. Huge Jet and Medicine were the first 2 to ping out, with King Win going very quickly up towards the lead. Not far away is O'Kenny and Cyber Vane 5th on the inside as they settle into stride. Helmer's racing 6th the outside, then Isla Tan on the inside. Then came Franklin Rivers. Room for a Slew as well back with Overtime. They were followed by Lawyer, and Ocean Run after bungling the start last of all. King Win at the 850 sped to the front, led by nearly 2 lengths now. On moving up on the fence is Huge Jet, now passed by Medicine. A length away in the field, running to 4th is O'Kenny. They were followed by Cyber Vane, Helm, Room for a Slew. Isla Tan back on the inside of Franklin Rivers from Overtime. Well back is Lawyer, and Ocean Run at the tail of the field. 500 metres to go. The leader is King Win before the bend. Moving up on the outside, Medicine. Huge Jet 2 lengths away, third. Helm's coming to the outside. In front of him is O'Kenny, and further back to Room for a Slew. In in the straight. And King Win at the 350, the front runner. O'Kenny, the outside, is running home strongly, and also in the centre is Medicine. Then came Helm and Huge Jet under pressure. King Win at the 200 in front. Coming at him is Medicine, the outside, and now Helm starting to hit top gear. Helm on the outside is after King Win. King Win still in front of Helm and Medicine the centre. Medicine and Helm come at King Win. They won't pick up King Win. He's fought on too strongly. I feel he might have just won from Helm or Medicine. Rattling home at the finish was Lawyer. They were followed by Huge Jet. Franklin Rivers, a good run from Ocean Run. Then O'Kenny, Cyber Vein, Islatan. And the last couple home would have been Overtime and also Room for a Slew. Judge calls for the photo. Tight finish here to the running of the first race. Judge calling for the photo. King Win on the fence, refusing to give in. Helm on the outside, lunging at him. And they've hit the line locked together. It's a very, very close go indeed. But I thought King Win on the inside had something at the end to score by a half head to a head, and he has won it. Number 13, King Win for Andrew Payne, carrying the Dane Win colours. And he's been too good, trained by Bobby Thompson at Randwick. Second to Helm. I thought he was going to run straight past them at about the 200. He just continued to wind up, and he was struggling 50 metres out, but again he's picked the bit up the last little bit and has lunged at King Win. And Medicine, who had every conceivable chance, has battled on well for third. There's on the outside Helm in the cerise colours coming at King Win, but King Win has kicked strongly with Medicine finishing in third. And the horse with the gold and the blue stripes coming quickly along the inside late was Lawyer. Very good run by him. Mark him down in the black book. An Ocean Run on the outside in about 6th position with the black and white checks, purple sleeves. Very good performance by the NZer after being slow to go. Number 13, King Win. As you can see, the photo finish, there wasn't much in it. $38.10 and $7.80, so it's a blowout to punters. Second to number 8, Helm at $1.80. Number 4, Medicine, returning $2.40. Quinella, $102.60, Exacta $303.70, and the trifecta $2,419.90. Time for the race, 1:22.23. The class record is held by Loretta's Wish at 1:18.42. So this track certainly on the worst side of dead for the meeting today. And King Win, Hilton, in those famous colours, returning to scale after his victory in race number 1.
Yes, but colours that most punters did not want to see first today at the odds. 38.10, 42.70, 37.85. Bob Thompson, the winning trainer. Cheltenham, Hill to follow, $3.50.
So the big race is about to go. Iron Shoe down on the inside. Danelaw out a bit wider. Off they go. Piccadilly Circus bounded out quickly. Iron Shoe hunts through on the inside to lead her early, and Compulsion settles down third. They're followed by Contemplate, Satirical Miss, and Danelaw dropped out last of all. Iron Shoe at the 800 led 2 lengths. Piccadilly Circus, Compulsion, and Eckaway the inside. 1 to Contemplate, Satirical Miss at a length and a half to Danelaw. Running quickly through the gap at the 600. Iron Shoe 2.5. Piccadilly Circus ahead. Compulsion. A length to Contemplate out. Outside Satirical Miss. Danelaw coming 3 wide now when they go to the course proper. 4.50 out. Iron Shoe a length. Piccadilly Circus. Danelaw coming around the outside. Compulsion on the rails, held up a little, and then Satirical Miss when they corner. And Iron Shoe tackled by Piccadilly Circus. Danelaw wider out. Compulsion needs a run, and then Satirical Miss. Iron Shoe the leader from Piccadilly Circus. A run on the rail for Compulsion, and Danelaw the outside. Piccadilly Circus takes the lead. Danelaw mowing her down. Danelaw getting to Piccadilly Circus now. Danelaw put her nose in front, and Danelaw wanted a neck to Piccadilly Circus. Iron Shoe just held third. Compulsion on the inside. Satirical Miss ran a handy race out wider, and Contemplate was last of all. Well, the class telling its tale there. Danelaw coming from last down the outside to win. The Blue Diamond winner, the Group 1 winner of the field, has been too strong. Piccadilly Circus second, number 2. And a photo for third, 1, 2, and number 4 has held third. Iron Shoe. 1, 2, and 4 official. Danelaw the winner to pay $4.10 and $1.90. Greg Hall retaining the ride on her after winning the Blue Diamond on her back in February. Piccadilly Circus riding the pace. Danelaw coming from last, and she's won, drawing away by about half a length on the line. Iron Shoe holding on to third. Compulsion held up at just the wrong moment of the race at the home turn and wasn't able to sprint home at the end of it. And Satirical
Try Cove first up today. They're racing. Elusive Spy very slow to get going. Full of Spirit, Rebel Rock, and also Soul 54 with the white and blue colours going quickly the centre. 2 lengths away is Rocara. Glowball was only fairly out, and he's 3 and 4 wide, rushing forward to 4th position. Elusive Spy second last, and Try Cove dropped out to the tail of the field at the 750. Going to the front now is Rebel Rock, the top weight, sped clear by nearly 2 lengths. Soul 54 and Full of Spirit. Glowball is a half back the outside, moving up stylishly. 2 lengths Rocara. Elusive Spy well back, and Try Cove last of all, 6 lengths away from Rebel Rock. On the bend, 450 to go, and Rebel Rock turns about a length in front of Soul 54 and a length and a half to Glowball. He's coming to the outside and issuing the big challenge. Then 2 lengths to Full of Spirit and Elusive Spy on the outside. Soul 54, Glowball quickly go to Rebel Rock at the 200. Rebel Rock is headed off by Glowball and Soul 54. Glowball the outside. York riding hard with the whip in the left hand. Soul 54 kicking. Soul 54 and Glowball. Glowball, Soul 54. They hit the line, and Soul 54's kicked the win. Soul 54's just beaten Glowball. 3 lengths away, third Try Cove from Rebel Rock, then Rocara, Elusive Spy, and Full of Spirit, the early leader last. He's fought back strongly, Soul 54, 4.20 and $2.40 over Glowball, who looked to have his measure at about the 150, showing $1.30, and Try Cove coming from last, no third dividend. Soul 54 on the inside, being very hard ridden by Larry Cassidy for Johnny Size, continuing the phenomenal run of success that John has endured in the last 6 months. As by Lowell out of Zalita, and has been too good for them today. A 4-year-old chestnut gelding. He's only had 12 starts, win number 3, so his strike rate very good, and he does like the sting out of the ground, a bit of give in the surface, and he's been just too solid for Glowball. York really had to pull the whip strongly at about the 150. They got the better of Rebel Rock, who led them up. He's just not racing well at the moment, Rebel Rock. Glowball hit the lead on the outside, got probably a head in front, half head in front. But Soul 54's kicked strongly, and Glowball has been outgunned the last 50 metres. Number 5 on the tote, Soul 54, 4.20 and 2.40. Number 4, Glowball at 1.30, and no third dividend for Try Cove, officially finishing in third position, number 2. Quinella 4.30, Exacta $11.30, and the trifecta $73 neat. Time for the race 65.39. Class record is 63.16. They were home in
17 fences on their journey. Last of the big jumps races at Moonee Valley for the year, and off they go, and caught them pretty well too. Outback Bronze, Hear My Prayers away well. Balcapine down to the inside with an Illusion is prominent. Gegabar in behind them at the first fence, followed by Rajani at Tom T. Hall, and Learsom as last of all. Heading down towards the post now. Outback Bronze the leader, a little over a length. Hear My Prayers running third. Balcapine the inside, 3 lengths an Illusion, about 2 lengths to Gegabar. Behind it Rajani at Tom T. Hall, and Learsom as last of all when they head out of the straight on the first round, and about to swing down for the Dean Street treble. And Hear My Prayers on the outside, and Outback Bronze nearer the rails. The 2 Irish boys are leading. Balcapine in behind them for Michael Patton of Australia, 3 lengths an Illusion, and then Gegabar when they come to the first of a treble up the side of the course. Rajani a third to last, Tom T. Hall second last, Learsom last of all. Balcapine got right through on the inside as the Irish boys swung wide, and Patton took advantage of that, and he took Balcapine, a natural front runner, to the lead at the bottom turn, out by about 3 to 4 lengths now. Into second, Outback Bronze for Mike Murphy of Ireland, and the rails third is An Illusion for Wayne Smith. 2 lengths further back in the field is Hear My Prayers for Pat Malone, the Irish team. Behind it, Gegabar, the favourite for Shea Barry. A break then of about 4 or 5 lengths to Rajani, Tom T. Hall, and Learsom, and Balcapine at the first of the double down the back, didn't jump it well. At the second of it, put in a nice leap that time, and he leads by about 6 or 7 lengths. An Illusion is second, and 2.5 lengths away third, Outback Bronze. A couple of lengths behind these Hear My Prayers, 1.5 to Gegabar, who steadied well off the pace in the early stages. 3 lengths Rajani at Tom T. Hall, and 2 lengths to Learsom. A double comes up down the side. Balcapine sailed the first of it in front of An Illusion, has a good margin on him. 2 lengths further back in the field is Outback Bronze, and on the outside Hear My Prayers, and 2 to Gegabar as they come along towards the second of the double down the side. Balcapine jumping it well over An Illusion. In third placing Hear My Prayers, near the inside in fourth placing Outback Bronze. A couple to Gegabar, 3 or 4 lengths further back in the field Rajani, and then Tom T. Hall and Learsom as last of the pack. Coming around the turn, they've completed a circuit, and Balcapine, the leader, has to swing out wide because the fence is situated near the outside rail. And Belcapine is the leader. Michael Patton comes towards this one, up in front of the stands and jumps it beautifully. In second placing, then moving up Outback Bronze on the outside of An Illusion. A break of 3 or 4 lengths to Hear My Prayers. Then Gigabar. Another 6 lengths behind Gigabar came Rajanier. Tom T. Hall patiently ridden as second last, and Learsom whipped them in. Out of the straight now. They've jumped 9. There's 8 fences to go, and the leader, as they swing back down to the Dean Street side again, is Belcapine. Leads by 5 lengths. An Illusion on the inside of Outback Bronze. Hear My Prayers, 4th outside Gigabar. Then Rajanier, Tom T. Hall and Learsom when they go to the first of this treble. Oh, one down. An Illusion took a tumble. He interfered slightly with Gigabar, who was quickly to get into stride again. But the both horse and rider okay in that incident. The first of the treble down there. An Illusion is all right. And the jockey is to his feet, Wayne Smith. Into the back they go. 5 fences to go now. And Belcapine still with a good lead over Outback Bronze. Gigabar improving. He's got to within a half length of the second horse. 4 lengths Rajanier, Tom T. Hall, Learsom and Hear My Prayers. The double down the back. Belcapine over the first of it beautifully. Gigabar goes to second, giving chase. 8 lengths between them. Belcapine over that one. Leads Gigabar. Outback Bronze is left when they sprint up. And behind him Rajanier, Tom T. Hall, Learsom and Hear My Prayers. Look to match in 2 off the back. Belcapine, a good leader, has 6 lengths on Gigabar, 15 lengths to Outback Bronze, Tom T. Hall, Rajanier. Double down the side. Belcapine sailed the first. Leads by 4 lengths Gigabar and 10 lengths to Rajanier, getting to third from Outback Bronze. Second of the double coming up down the side. And Belcapine still 6 lengths in front. Here's the second of the last one. Over it he goes from Gigabar. At a long break, Rajanier put in a big leap to go to third from Tom T. Hall at Outback Bronze. Belcapine the leader though. It's Michael Patton of Australia leading. Gigabar, Shea Barry of the Island team. 5 lengths back. And still 15 lengths away, Tom T. Hall getting to third, but Belcapine leads Gigabar in the straight. 1 to jump. He's done it all, Belcapine. Leads for Michael Patton of the Australian team. Here's the last, the 17th. Jumps it well. Has Gigabar beaten. A long break then, Tom T. Hall, but in the run to the line now. And it's Belcapine to take it out. Belcapine by 4 lengths, maybe a little less. He eased him on the post to beat Gigabar second. Tom T. Hall has got up for third in front of Learsom and Rajanier. A gap then to Outback Bronze, and Hear My Prayers was last to finish. An Illusion took the tumble at the treble on the Dean Street side. He's okay, and Belcapine has won it. Michael Patton, captain of the Australian team, punching the air there. Dashing fencer. Lovely leap at the last. Gigabar anchored with the weight, and that perhaps has been the difference, although 3 kilos, I suppose, is not a great amount of weight in jumps racing, but nonetheless, when you've got to carry it over 3,700 metres and 17 fences, he's just been too fast on this occasion. Belcapine, 780, 190. Gigabar second, 120. Tom T. Hall third, $1.50 in the steeplechase, the third race of the afternoon.
Set at Newcastle, here's Terry.
1,200 metres for the third race. Gates open this time, and they've jumped in a good line with the exception of Spectacular Zip and Eyes to Spy, who dropped back. Batu, Cheeky Spy and Bruschetta out wide, and La Rose Noir quickly into stride. Zephyr Bell settles on the fence behind them. Then came Happen starting to go forward. Is I Like Crystal out wide on the track from Darla Ruby. Snapshots as well back in the field. She's 4th last on the outside of Soul Queen. Eyes to Spy and Spectacular Zip on the fence last of all. Bruschetta crossed them and went to the front now at the 700 metres mark. Led a length La Rose Noir. Just Like Crystal wide. Cheeky Spy 4th defence. 2 lengths to Happen. Darla Ruby on the outside of Batu. Then came Zephyr Bell. Snapshots a mile back in the field. They were followed then by Soul Queen, Spectacular Zip and Eyes to Spy. Bruschetta, who has been specced at lengthy odds, turns in front. La Rose Noir, the former Kiwi, moving up the outside. Just Like Crystal under pressure. Cheeky Spy, the fence, nowhere to go. And Happen's about to burst into the clear. La Rose Noir at the 200 hit the lead, but here's Happen. Happen after La Rose Noir, and on the outside, Just Like Crystal for 2, making late ground. And right down the outside, Eyes to Spy with a mighty run. Eyes to Spy coming home all over the top of Happen. Eyes to Spy hit the lead near the shadows of the post and got up to win. Second is Happen. Third, very tight. It's either Batu or Darla Ruby, and not far away, Zephyr Bell. Soul Queen, a good run. Just Like Crystal died on her run with La Rose Noir, Bruschetta. Then Cheeky Spy. They were 1, 2, 3 coming around the bend, and they've dropped back sharply. Snapshots well back, and Spectacular Zip last home. Happen looked the winner, looked set for victory, but Eyes to Spy has come with a gigantic run down the outside for Jackson Morris. And the judges call for the photo. Here's the slow-mo replay coming up. Happen in front. Pretty confident. Oh, no, the inside. Looking at that shot. Happen. Well, no Eyes to Spy's got it on the outside. Number 11 is first. Eyes to Spy. Second to number 5. In fact, number 3 happened second. She looked the winner with about 100 metres to go, and but 2 has finished in third position just in front of Darla Ruby. Gee, that's been a big run by Eyes to Spy. Jackson Morris came to the extreme outside. He could go no wider. Wider coming around the bend. She was giving the leaders a lengthy start, and the front runners looked like fighting it out, but they've got very tight. In fact, La Rose Noir, she's finished in about third or fourth last position after looking a definite winning chance with Bruschetta, who's run probably last or second last. So the back markers are getting home here today. Eyes to Spy, $11.60 and $3.60. Happen, $3 per 2, $2.80. Quinella, $60.20. Exacta, $107.90. And the trifecta, $933. And Eyes to Spy, it's not a happy trend at the moment, with a bit of an outsider getting up to win race number 3.
Pays to be early to your
rides on her, and they're all set. Often racing, Londalazy began well near the outside. Raja Bell ridden out near the inside. Joanna's Lady and Vianetta into stride quickly. Londalazy improving fast. They're followed by Lorenza Space Regent. Dance Party dropping in behind them. Listening's Joy out wider and Red Nelda just inside her. Joanna's Lady takes the lead before the first turn is reached and has about a neck advantage over Londalazy. Raja Bell just behind them third. Space Regent travelling a bit wide there, and Vianetta between horses in the red and white stripes. One Lorenza the outside. A length further back is Dance Spirit, Dance Party I should say, and then Listening's Joy the outside, and 3 lengths to Red Nelda. Joanna's Lady at the 1,000 metres, a half length to running second Londalazy. Lorenza out wide and Space Regent between horses. Raja Bell half a length away on the inside. Half to Vianetta, 2 lengths to Dance Party. She's followed by Listening's Joy, and back last is Red Nelda. They're inside the 800 coming down the side. Joanna's Lady just the leader here from Londalazy the outside, and Lorenza goes up 3 wide. They lead Space Regent a length, and then Vianetta asked to go. Raja Bell yielding a bit of ground on the inside, and then Listening's Joy, Red Nelda, and last of all Dance Party. 500 to go. Londalazy takes the lead. Joanna's Lady gone. Lorenza second. Round them comes Space Regent running on, and Red Nelda from the back. Vianetta battling a little bit as Londalazy goes for home before the turn, and Londalazy leads by more than 2 lengths now. Running to second, Red Nelda around the outside. Space Regent battling along, and then Vianetta followed by Listening's Joy, but Londalazy's well clear, about 4 lengths in front here. Vianetta getting going again on the inside. Listening's Joy the outer with Red Nelda, but Londalazy comes away to win it easily. Londalazy first. Vianetta got up for second on the inside from Red Nelda. Listening's Joy close up, and Space Regent. Long break behind those to Lorenza, Raja Bell, and at the end of the field here are Joanna's Lady and Dance Party. Aaron Spiteri's unbeaten on this mare, Londalazy. She sprinted away from them when Spiteri let her have her head, and she's won it very easily, number 1. Vianetta lost her place coming towards the turn, but she's found the line better than anything in the race, but the bird had flown. Londalazy has scored easily to pay $3.80 and $1.60. Vianetta second, number 2, $1.40, and it's a photo for third place. I think Red Nelda on the outside in the blue cap. It has got third, in fact, so it is official 1, 2 and 9. But here she is away from them, Londalazy, and El Kahira mare. Spiteri just riding hands and heels, letting her do all the work out in front. She's an honest try. She's won 7 from 21. Trained by John Gunning down at Pakenham. And she, at this track here now, has won 3 of her 8. And a very comfortable win. Vianetta on the inside second. Didn't have a great deal of luck, but the winner's won by good space. And Red Nelda grabbing third, 1, 2, 9. Fourth home was number 4, Listening's Joy, and fifth was number 5, Space Regent. 140.
Starter is on his stand. The gates open. Sultan City near the inside, and 1 man out jumped away quickly. Asked the waiter out wide, and also Prairie in the cerise colours away quickly over Exploding Success. Padeo Joe and the gold and green going up very quickly. Good race for the early lead. Asked the waiter's going to cross and go to the front. Torbolino's tagging him forward and races up to be at his girth the outside. And now roll up looking for the front. Prairie quickly to the fence third. Padeo Joe the grey a little bit wide. They were followed by Strolling Home. He's fifth on the outside, passing Sultan City. Exploding Success in the black colours quickly whipping around the outside from 1 man out. 2 lengths away, Enjoyment, He's a Dane and Broan dropped out to the tail of the field. Inside the 1400 metres mark, and Padeo Joe went to the front with Exploding Success, rushing up to be a neck away. 2 lengths Torbolino around Ask the Waiter. A length further back is Strolling Home and Prairie on the fence. She's in 6th position, a length and a half to 1 man out. Sultan City on the inside, then He's a Dane third last outside of Enjoyment, and 2 lengths to Broan back at the tail of the field. 1,000 metres out off the back. Padeo Joe leads at a good speed, led 3 lengths Exploding Success. 2.5 Ask the Waiter on the inside of Torbolino. 2 lengths away Prairie, Strolling Home the outside. 2 lengths Sultan City. Then came 1 man out the outside from He's a Dane. Enjoyment. Enjoyment must be about 8 lengths away from Padeo Joe, and 2 lengths to Broan. Coming up to the 700 metres mark, Padeo Joe 2.5 in front of Exploding Success. Ask the Way to the fence. Strolling Home wide. Torbolino comes out in front of him. That'll push Strolling Home 4 deep. Prairie is tracking them. Then came He's a Dane. Enjoyment to the outside in the orange cap. They were followed by Sultan City. 1 man out and Broan in the straight, 400 to go. And Torbolino went up to Exploding Success and hit the lead. 2 lengths away, Strolling Home. Asked the Way to the fence. Then Prairie, Sultan City. And right down the outside, He's a Dane. The widest runner is Enjoyment with a good run. Torbolino below the 200 in front. Asked the Way to the inside after Torbolino from Exploding Success. Asked the Waiter, drove up on the fence, hit the lead. Torbolino tries to come back, but Asked the Waiter's too good. Asked the Waiter, perfectly ridden, wins from Torbolino and Exploding Success. Sultan City, He's a Dane, Prairie, 1 man out. Then Strolling Home, Broan. Enjoyment gave up very quickly, and Padeo Joe, the early leader, last. It's been a good ride, that. Ask the Waiter, ridden by Brad Pengelly for Ronnie Quentin. He really didn't go around a horse in the run after being stoked up from an outside alley, gate number 10 on jumping away. He came in 1 to 9 with the scratching of Confirmed Bachelor. He's ridden that horse a treat, had him on the fence in a lovely trailing position. Torbolino dashed up. He was heavily back to win the race, but Ask the Waiter has finished too well. A 7-year-old bay gelding by Shining Finish out of Luncheon Style. And he has a real liking for this track now. 9 starts, 3 wins, trained by Ronnie Quentin for B Bird, E Corey and D Sweeney, ridden by Brad Pengelly. Polished ride by the youngster. Second to Torbolino, given every conceivable chance by Lenny Beasley. Just found one too good on the day, and Exploding Success. He's an improve. A very good run for him today at $5.90 after doing all of the chasing. 11.50, 3.50, Torbolino 170, Exploding Success at $5.90. The time is 2:5.55. The class record, let me see, at 20.9. They were home in 36.56. Exacta for the race returns $73.70. Prior to that, the Quinella, $28.80. The trifecta, $124. In fact, we'll change that to $1,242.30. And the superfecta was not won after the running of race number 4. There he is, Brad Pengelly returning on Ask the Waiter.
Just get those superfecta numbers there.
Now, resuming from a spell, there's been money for Jugulator, who's the fit horse on the scene. Also firming have been Spend and Theatre. They've both come in about a point late in betting, the 3-year-olds. Classic Day moving into the line now. First Group 1 race of the new season about to get underway. Jugulator about to join them. He's come through a popular path, the Bletchingley. Something like 4 of the last 10 winners have won the Bletchingley before coming here. There's La Baraka. She's going to look the winner in the straight, no doubt about that. But the fact that she had the foot abscess and missed the Bletchingley might just be the little query with her at the end of the race. But her natural brilliance is going to take her a long way to the winning post. They're nearly ready. Rock You, one of the outsiders, trained by Lee Friedman, who won the race with Poetic King a couple of years ago. And now Kiwi Hero, one of 2 New Zealanders, Rebel, the more favoured of the pair today. Links up on the Manikato field, is locked away and ready to go. Group 1, 1200, they're set and racing. Beautiful start too. One of the first out is Theatre. Hockney away quickly. Special Dane showing pace, and La Baraka fired up from the outside barrier goes forward. They're followed then by Kiwi Hero and Jugulator from Rebel Sir Boom. In behind those horses, Classic Day on the outside of Umrum, Tutor Dane Ripper, It's My Sin, Rock You and Spend. At the first turn, Theatre led.